inside the HPL broadcast booth because we have another exciting, action-packed game for you guys here today. We have the Fiesta Bowl between the Miami Hurricanes against the Oregon Ducks. Up in the broadcast booth, it is Jake, and this time I got the head coach of the Kansas State Wildcats, Mr. Electric Days.
What's up, y'all?
Electric, we are in for a banger of a game because the winner of this game will meet Jackson Altman and the Ole Miss Rebels for the national championship. What is the pressure going to be on both these two coaches here?
The pressure for these two coaches is pretty much a lot. This matters very much a high amount of concentration and anticipation for this game. Really good game that Oregon and Miami had in the last round. So going into this, they just need to, stay locked in and stay focused.
Definitely do agree, and of course we have our two sideline reporters on one sideline reporter on one side. You have Hail State. Hail State, how's it going, buddy?
It's going all right. The ACC Big Ten matchup here in the Fiesta Bowl. I don't know. We this is the U versus the O, so this is the hand signal bowl, if you will. But we'll see what happens between these two teams.
You might as well call this the Duck Bowl with both Ducks, but it looks like the Oregon Ducks are going to kick things off right away as Oregon gets the ball first.
Huh?
Sure, you've seen mayhem, you've seen this Oregon Duck offense. Tell us what we can experience here from this Oregon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Alright. Well, never mind. I'll say, if you can, tell us about this Oregon Duck offense as we see a little bit of delay here. Oh, looks like a pass being thrown that gained 5 yards right there. Can you guys hear me?
It was a little laggy.
Yeah,
you're lagging a little bit.
Yeah, Jake's lagging.
Alright. I should be
The
okay
internet
for
is
sure.
not holding up well for Monday Night Raw.
It definitely should, for sure. But, I think we're back as we see the pass for 5 yards. Looks like that is DJ Moore. Gonna get a man in motion. Go to the right side. Gonna hand off to his running back. Gonna run to the right side, and that is gonna be stopped short. That is James with the 5-yard run close to the first down mark. Alrighty, 3rd and inches here. Ball at the 35-yard line. We can see what this Oregon offense can do here. DJ Moore currently on a snap match path. Find a man open, and it is caught for a first down Ducks there, Electric.
Yeah, and that was a really good play right there. A little drag just to get the first down and good stat.
Yeah, Dante Moore with the really great pass right there. So far, a great start to the drive for the Oregon Ducks here as they could make a couple of adjustments here. The 1st and 10, ball at the 41-yard line as Moore hands it off to his running back.
Oh.
James going to break a man, but gets clobbered by 98 of Justin Scott right there.
Yeah, and that was a really good defensive play by Miami right there.
I ain't lagging still, Emma.
They would have stopped him.
Yeah, he is just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit. Right.
Your commentary's coming in about 5 seconds after the play, and I can also hear myself talking in the background.
I have no idea what's going on about that. So that's my apologies on that. As 2nd and 11, Moore throws it, got a man, and it's caught. That is Caught for a first down right there.
Nice little pass right there just before getting hit. So there he goes. They're gonna a little bit of stuff happening.
Yeah, I see a couple of adjustments here being made. I don't know what's going on about that, and hopefully I don't lag anymore. I just got to turn off a couple of things. So, am I good now, Hail State?
You're better.
Okay. Yeah, my connection is better too. So sorry about the technical difficulties right there, as we are now 1st and 10, ball at the 49-yard line. Dante Moore moving the ball, moving the chains so far so good for this Oregon Duck offense. But let's see what they can do here. As Moore's time to match pass. Finds a man open and it is incomplete.
Man, that right there, I felt that. This incomplete pass from Dante Moore, QB that you know that can throw it on the dot, just bad throw.
Definitely did great. We saw a couple of that earlier in the game with you and Jackson. 2nd and 10, Moore gets a man in motion. Moore throws it, got a man, throws it to number 7 right there, and gets the first down for the Ducks. So the drive's still alive for them. Great pass, great completion.
Yeah, they got the ball first, so they gotta score here.
Malik Bryant with the tackle right there, and they see the comparison between both running backs. Baxter got a lot of the yards and the touchdowns compared to James. But we'll see what type of an impact James can do here. 2nd and 6, ball at the 29-yard line. Moore gets James in motion. Moore going to try to find a man. Going to run to the right side, and yeah, it's going to get the first down and will be stopped. Thankfully, that is not a fumble. I've used this quarterback before, and he does have a moment where he fumbles.
Yeah, that right there was something. I know he wanted to slide pretty much a lot, but couldn't do it right there as the person came up behind him to tackle him.
For 1st and 10, my apologies. Ball at the 21-yard line. Moore is time to back to pass. Got himself a man, and that is his tight end, and getting a 5 yards right there. So we're seeing a tempo from the Ducks here. So far, it's working very well, Electric.
Yeah, and they're doing really good right now with the slow tempo offense. Slowly, driving down the field, being able to get these small passes.
As 2nd and 5, ball at the 15. You see Moore make a couple of adjustments. Moore is going to try and find himself a man. It is
good
caught. That is Kyle Casper right there with the 10 toes down catch right there. Getting himself 1st and goal, ball at the 9-yard line. This offense has been working pretty well here. And Moore is going to
go. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Oregon Ducks.
Okay. I'm not saying that name.
Faison Bomber.
Well, hey, Health State said it, so we might as well head and go to Health State right there. Health State, we've seen how long this drive was, a 5-minute drive for the Ducks. What can the Hurricanes do here on the first drive of the game?
Yeah, I know that's got to be frustrating for Miami. They like to send a lot of pressure on a crisscross blitz from the linebackers. And while if you got fast enough linebackers, it can usually work because it can confuse the offensive line. If they're not fast enough, it more often than not just leads to the middle of the field being wide open, as we see a handoff here. But Oregon doing a lot of what they didn't do against Florida last night, taking those crossing routes on that first drive. But, speaking of Faison, I'm glad that he's up here in the booth because I thought that he might have to catch a flight out to start filming his new movie. So congratulations to Faison and the
Go
entire
on, you girl.
Spider-Man crew
Nah.
Alrighty.
You need
for
to
starting
stop.
production of
You
another
need to
movie
stop.
in the Miles Morales
Alrighty.
trilogy. I'm sure we'll all be watching.
Alrighty, second
Okay.
and 13. Ball at the 22-yard line. Thanks for that, Hell State. Lawrence going to find a man.
Oh,
He's got
wow.
a man open deep, and it is caught. And he's going to go stop at the 17-yard line. That is Booker T.
It's
Washington
Booker T. Washington.
with the
What a name that young
Booker
man has.
T.
There's some great names on
Booker
both
T.
receiving
Washington.
cores.
Wow, and that is going to be the end of the first quarter here with the score Oregon 7, Hurricane 0. I like that name, Booker T. Washington with that catch. And there you see here, folks, the winner of this game will take on Ole Miss for the national championship.
Boo! No one likes Ole Miss. Boo!
Okay, we gotta be respectful here, there, Hell State, as Baxter hands it off to number 24. That right there,
CJ2
Chris
guy.
John. That is Chris Johnson right there. The sophomore
That is
from
his.
Florida.
Yeah, and I wanted to say that is his actual son. We found that out in the championship game, the last championship game against Texas A&M. That is his actual son.
Alrighty, second and 15. Ball at the 21-yard line. They haven't made anything good ever since that catch from Booker T. Washington. Let's see what Lawrence can do. Lawrence going to find a man, and that is Chris Johnson once again. Go for a spin move, but it backfires. Loses yards right there on the play.
Yeah, that right there was surprising. Him breaking off that tackle, I thought he was going to cut up. And
Yeah.
he really didn't.
He got clobbered right there, so nothing really positive ever since that catch that we mentioned. 3rd and 17. Let's see what Lawrence and this offense can do here. 3rd and 17, ball at the 23. Lawrence finds a man, and it is going to be picked off by the Ducks. Number 16 going to go with the run, stopping at the 22-yard line. What was a very decent drive ends with a pick.
Yeah, and that's just not what you needed right there. You get the ball at halftime for sure, but man, that's a pain for Miami to drive down the field.
1st and 10, ball at the 22. Moore. He's going to try to find a man. He's getting pressure. He finds a man deep, and it is caught.
What a catch. Okay.
It is
We're
you.
not saying that name.
It is you.
Yeah, wow.
Hey, look at it. Looks like me. It is him.
That
Phase
pass
on.
looked like me. Throwing it across
Phase on.
the field.
It
Based
did.
on Bamba with the catch.
Except
As Moore
Avery Johnson
gets
when he plays in
pressure.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Alrighty. And that was an incomplete as let's clear this up here, guys. As Moore gets tackled right there. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10, ball at the 47-yard line. Let's see what Moore can do here. Moore, snap back to pass. Tries to find a man deep. He's got a man
That
deep.
was not
and
good.
It is. Oh my gosh, I thought that was going to be picked off.
Why?
But yet. Wow.
That was a good spot right there.
I thought it was going to be picked at the moment, but Moore did not like what he sees, so yet this offense is still staying out here for a 3rd and 10, ball at the 47-yard line. Moore trying to get his man in motion. Let's see what Moore in this Duck offense could do here. Moore, snap back to pass. Going to find the man, but it's going to get pressure.
Oh,
going to get
man.
sacked. Gain of 2.
Not sack, only a gain of 2.
I was
Gain of
floating.
2 right there.
Dante Moore was levitating above the ground on 3rd down, like he was Kanye at a concert.
Thank you for that info there, Hell State. Wow, as the Hurricanes will get the ball at the 18-yard line. So this is actually a very blessing if you think about it for the Ducks. They threw the interception the last drive, but yet thanks to their defense, it was a quick 3 and out. So let's see what the Hurricanes can do here as they get the ball 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Definitely.
Baxter.
We've been seeing them in that Wildcat formation a lot. On the
Johnson
wrong
right
way.
there losing 6 yards right there, being tackled by Braden Platt, the freshman from Washington. You talked about electric. I mean, they're doing all these Wildcat offenses, but nothing hasn't been really been in their favor.
Yeah, it's time for them to, slowly but surely, they got to come out that Wildcat because teams know what you're doing. It's the playoffs, so you gotta get out of it. And CJ2K got a couple yards.
Yeah, CJ2K, I think, got himself 12 yards right there, making this a 3rd and 8 for the Hurricanes. 3rd and 8. Let's see what Lawrence can do. Lawrence going to stop that pass. Lawrence is getting pressure, but Lawrence is going to throw himself an interception to the defense, and this time it's going to be tackled right up inside the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that pass right there was kind of, forced. The wide receiver couldn't cut down on time to cut off the cornerback and catch that ball, but yeah, that pass was definitely forced.
Merrill said 1st and 10, ball at the 23. Let's see here, and if they decided to throw it out of bounds, you can't really blame them. You know, as far as the passing wise, let's see what the next play they do here.
Yeah, 2nd down and 10. They got the lead right now, so not too much for them to do. That they need to just keep this ball and do not throw any picks.
2nd and 10, ball at the 23-yard line. Moore has got himself a couple of men in the backfield right here. Moore going to try to find himself a pass, and
I knew it.
No!
I knew it. I knew he was going there.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, man.
If you're Mayhem, that is a very huge blessing, and a timeout being called by the Ducks here.
Yeah, and I mean, that pass right there was very, very close. But that's not a pick, That's just a safety. He zoomed over as fast as possible to get Jordan James. He was wide open. So good. That was a good ball, but also just good defense. That's just better defense.
3rd and 10, ball at the 23-yard line. Dante Moore. Come on, DJ. For some reason, he's going to get tackled, but he throws it incomplete. And that will be 4th and 10 as they bring the field goal unit out.
Yeah, and that right there was, a key. That was a key right there for Miami to stop him there. If they was going to allow them to score a touchdown, this would not be good.
So now the score is 10-0 with the field goal being good. So let's go ahead and get to Hail State. Hail State, 2 back-to-back drives for the Hurricanes equals 2 picks. What do they need to do here in this 3rd drive?
Well, I mean, I hate to point out guys that, just one guy, but I feel like the Hurricanes have weapons all over the field. They just need to get a guy that can get it to them. The young quarterback's struggling here early. The running backs also not been able to get going like you'd like to see. Especially, we know Sauce for his wildcat formations, and there it is again, the running backs. The running game has just not been able to get going like you'd like to see it if you're a Hurricane fan.
Braden Platt has been making a tremendous impact as far as the defense-wise. Made 2 tackles for losses thus far. 2nd and 11, ball at the 24. Clock is winding down less than 2 minutes here. But Baxter is going to get himself a man. He's going to throw it to Chris Johnson Jr. and it's going to be stopped short to the line right there.
Yeah, that was a good little run. But this will be, I'm for sure they're going to just run it down now, unless they want to hike it. Yeah, they're going to run it down to the 2-minute warning. That was a good little play so they can, gain more yards and have a chance. Well, easier to be able to hit this 1st down.
Lawrence going to hand it off to his running back, and it's going to be a 1st down or more. He's going to run over to the left side, and it's going to be stopped at the 46-yard line. Very great play from Baxter, running out of bounds, make sure that he has plenty of time for him to score before the end of the half. Because if you're just now tuning in, Oregon did get the ball first, so Miami will get the ball at halftime. As we see Baxter hand it off, fakes hands off to CJ2K right there, but only for a gain of 1.
Yeah, and this is that's how Miami, run their team. They, run Wildcat every now and then they head right back out to either spread or gun and try to make a big play down the field.
2nd and 9, ball at the 48. Lawrence finds
Yeah,
a
that's
man deep. It's
expected.
going
That's
to
a
be to
guy.
Booker T. Washington,
Yep.
touchdown.
And that was expected right there because that's the only time Miami throws that ball. I think I started to notice that over last game that they only want to throw the ball unless they're, down a little bit, too much, or they need a really big play, and that's their big play every time.
And there you see 5 plays, a minute 25 and 74 yards right there. The touchdown completion to Booker T. Washington with the first score for the Hurricanes here. The Ducks come back out on the field. Hill State, we're seeing now the Hurricanes finally scored, but what does Oregon do here? At least a minute 25 left before the end of the half.
Yeah. I think we see some of the same things that they've been doing and working well at the lower crossing routes, the running backs out of the backfield, slowly walking the ball down the field. As we see right there, the screen, just short chunk gains to get this down near field goal range because Oregon does have one of the better kickers in the nation at their disposal.
2nd and 3, ball at the 32-yard line. Clock's winding down to a minute, and it is caught.
Okay.
That is
Faison
Bamba.
Bamba.
He
We
spelled
must
the
be in
name
the
wrong,
street.
too.
We must
I
be in the
just
streets of
noticed
New
that.
York because Faison's having a career day here today.
That's not New York. Okay.
First and ball at 39, and it's going to be sacked by Marquise Lightfoot.
I might need to put my own name in the game because he's spelling it wrong. 2nd down and 15. Let's see what Oregon can do here. They don't get the ball at half, and they letting this time tick down. You still got plenty of time. 39 seconds is easily enough time, to get down the field. So
2nd and 15, ball at the 34-yard line. Let's see
Yo.
what the Ducks can do here. They're going to throw it deep, and it is
Yo!
no, incomplete. That was
Kobe O'Reilly.
Kobe O'Reilly right there.
O'Reilly with the.
We don't want to get copyright. No.
Well, actually, he could have caught that. He actually could have caught that. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's just the defender on Miami just swat the ball out on time. Good job. I did not see that at the end.
Let's see what
that's
Oregon
a lob.
do here. And he throws it deep. It's going to be to Evan Stewart. That is inside the 30-yard line.
He's throwing darts. That's a Dante Moore type throw right there.
You know what? And I said that. QB, really good QB somehow, some way. Throw balls like that, but then sometimes, they just off the mark. Is he just his legs?
Someone check the brother's kneecap. Make sure it's still in place.
Man got mollywopped right there. As
man's leg is gone.
Where's that SpongeBob character screaming, "Ow, my legs!" right there? 2nd and 6, ball at the 27-yard line. Moore has less than 15 seconds left on the clock. They only have one timeout remaining. So let's see what this Oregon offense can do here. Moore going to throw it to his man, and that is going to be caught.
My brother's knees have got to be dead. That's back-to-back big hits.
No timeout.
No, he's got one.
Yeah, he's got one timeout.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to
No,
use it
I
till
was saying
after
no
kick.
timeout. All right, that's why.
Yeah, so that's a really good strategy to get them into field goal range here. This will definitely be the last play before the end of the half.
Now, do we see a fake?
Well,
No, I did not see a fake.
what I would like to say is that I did not know. I was like, no timeout because why would he hurry up there and just kick the field goal from right there? But I got to remember, the hash marks is a pretty dangerous place to kick the ball.
Yeah, it definitely is. As we now go into the second half of the game with their score, Oregon Ducks 13, Miami Hurricanes 7. So before we do get to the Hurricanes drive in this one, Hell State, we're seeing two back and forth offenses here. The Ducks finally got themselves going, but what do they need to do here for them to be able to be ahead in this game?
Well, I mean, I feel like you kind of have to change what you're doing because on offense, we know what Miami likes to run, but I feel like I'm watching a Kansas Jayhawk football game because the Wildcat have just been completely shut down. So we'll see
Oh,
as we see the
trickery!
trick
Boy,
play
what
right here
Oh,
on the
boy,
first
what
play, and he makes the
Booker T.
catch.
Washington!
Booker T. Washington throwing it back.
now?
Oh my
I don't want
gosh!
anybody to tell me that I am the least player. If this is happening with other people, that is crazy.
Oh my
That is
god!
crazy.
Okay, well, you're still the
That
luckiest player.
is
That
that is
okay. Yeah.
okay.
What?
Clear comms, guys. Clear comms as we see CJ2K once again run up to the right side.
There we
He's
go.
got himself yardage. He
Wow.
should have. Oh my gosh, that would have been a touchdown right there if he hadn't moved it. But wow, man, we talked about how much the Hurricanes need to move offensively. They are doing just that.
Yo, no, that was crazy. That was wow. I didn't expect him to catch that ball. I was expecting an incomplete pass, but you know, whatever works, you know.
As we see
And
Lawrence hands off to Baxter right there for only a gain of 1. And I got to see if anybody in HPL has said anything in the comment section. Man.
They're talking in the chat for certain. That catch is definitely going to be up there for catch of the year.
yeah, that was
But I mean, Booker
that
T.
catch.
Washington, he's just a guy that has the height to go up and make that play, though.
Lawrence throws it to his man, and that's going to be stopped short. That is, I mean, Donnie Lawrence is not doing too bad here in this drive, especially that little trickery right there. But let's see what Lawrence can do here as he hands off to Baxter. Baxter is going to get stopped short.
And that's just not the play that you want to see there on third and, you know, we just got to start dialogue because, like,
You know,
shotgun
okay.
on third and inches is questionable, in my opinion.
No, it's not. I don't feel like it is because in the offense, well, on defense, you don't know what they're going to do out of it. They can still pass the ball. You know what they're going to do if they're running, you know, this. So,
Let's see what
wow.
goes down here. They're going for it on fourth down. Baxter running up in the middle.
He got it!
Tackle, and he gets it.
Got it?
And the Hurricanes booty holes
pushed
can
back 4
unclench because
yards.
he was tackled in the backfield and Baxter fights through the contact and gets past the first down marker.
I need
Wow.
this. But yo, what the world?
The drive is still alive for the Hurricanes. First and goal, might I add. Ball at the 24-yard line. CJ2K is going to hand it, fake on it off to his man. He's going to run up in the middle, and he's going to get a gain of 5 right there.
I'm still surprised about CJ making that fourth down call because in that formation, you know what they're going to do. But here, once again, you know what they're going to do here again. It's just, can you stop it?
That wasn't CJ right there. That was Donnie Lawrence right there who made the call for them to go for it, and especially the sauce as well.
No, I'm talking about CJ getting the first down. Yeah.
As Baxter handed off to CJ2K, and he's
Oh,
running to
wow.
the right side. Touchdown, Chris Johnson Jr.
Yeah, so, I mean, CJ2K's son is very, very fast, which is pretty reasonable because he's the son of one of the fastest players in the NFL, or Hall of Fame players in the NFL, so really good run-in touchdown by CJ2K.
Or better yet, if I'm not mistaken, the fastest runners of college football. But here we go as we get ready for the Oregon Duck offense to head out here. Caleb, we got to talk about your thoughts on that drive from the Hurricanes.
Well, my thoughts are I have to jet, but my thoughts are Miami able to get a punch back here. We'll see if they can hang on to this game here in the Battle of the Ducks. But I got to jet real quick. Y'all boys have fun. Good luck, both teams, and go to hell, Ole Miss.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Thank you so much for
Terrible.
that, Hale State first and 10, and it's gonna
Oh, he
be
dropped it.
incomplete. Since we have Hex in the party, Hex, do you want to be our sideline?
I can hop on the sideline.
Yeah, I'm about to say Jackson can. He's there.
Yeah, Jackson can, yeah, for sure. Second and 10 for the Ducks here. That was incomplete. As there we go, second and 10, ball at the 25-yard line. Moore going to find a man. He's got a man. That is Evan Stewart for a first down Ducks. All right, first and 10, ball at the 36-yard line. As Moore snaps it back to pass. He's got his man. That is Stewart once again for another first down Ducks. Hey, Electric still there?
I'm here.
Okay. First and 10, ball to 47. Moore throws it.
Oh, man.
My gosh.
Yeah, he just got popped.
Kobe O'Reilly. That was a very insane catch right there. As Moore is moving the chains for his offense. As Moore snaps back to pass. Moore is going to get tackled, but is incomplete.
Now, here he tried to step up and throw that ball. I don't know. That's good that he did that, actually, so. Because we don't know if he was going to hit while, staying back in the pocket.
Second and 10, ball at the 43-yard line. Let's see what Moore can do. Moore snaps back to pass. It's going to be tackled, but he's going to throw it to his man for, once again, a first down Ducks.
That was another good pass right there. And not too much to say about that.
Very well said on that, as clock is winding down here, left in the third quarter. First and 10, ball to 32. Moore is going to hand it off to his running back, and it's going to be stopped short.
Yep, and I mean, right there, that was just a good defensive run play by Miami. Them having a very close game with Oregon was a bit expected, because they both do very. Oh, good throw.
Yeah, 3rd and 5 for the Ducks here. So far, very good.
Go ahead. Yeah, like I said, but we keep cutting off each other. Yeah, 3rd and 5, but Oregon's been a bit decent as he hanged on to that. What?
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Anyway, I mean, yeah, Miami up by 1, but that's pretty good right now. They have that 1-point lead until, let's see what Oregon can do here on there, because they're already down into the red zone or about to head into the red zone, and just Miami just gotta try to see if they can hold them to a field goal or if sadly have to let up a touchdown to Oregon.
And here we go.
There go. And speaking of touchdowns, touchdown Noah.
Touchdown Ducks.
Yeah, and that's what we was talking about, We was talking about, was Miami going to be able to hold them, or was they able to, or the defense was going to break down? I don't know. It was a bend, don't break, but, they just broke completely right there. See what they do here on this 2-point conversion, much needed.
Here we go as Moore finds his man and it's going to be incomplete. So now through the Ducks here, you have the ability to get a chance to do something crazy by getting a chance to score a touchdown and be in the lead in this game.
Yup, and I mean, now score a touchdown here, you have to. Do you go for 2 is the question. If you score a touchdown here.
Let's see what goes on. 1st and 10 as Baxter runs up in the middle, no gain on the play.
Right, and let's go ahead and head down to the sideline for Jackson to talk about, the game between, Oregon and Miami and what you've been able to see out there.
Yeah, Miami's done a nice job hanging in with the defending champs. Just needs to keep doing what they're doing. The score here would be huge.
Oh my! I thought that was PI right there.
I don't think that was PI. I just thought that was a pick because the cornerback was more ready for the ball than the wide receiver. Yeah, and that was way behind the wide receiver. And the cornerback was able to figure out what was happening, but I think that's because of pressure right there that was getting to his face too. So that also means a lot. There you go. They're gonna send pressure again, and he didn't get it. Decision time. That's all it is right here.
Decision time indeed, but I believe they're gonna have to stay out here. They're gonna have to stay out.
They go for it, and that's pretty understandable. 4th and 10. Let's see what they do here. And he moves too much to the left and gets tackled before throwing the ball off. Elijah Russian with the QB hit.
Alright. Excuse me. So now, with it being turnovers on downs, let's see what Moore can do here. Moore throws it to his man, and that is going to be a gain of 7 on the play.
Yep. Pretty good gain right there for that little zig route. Oh, man.
Stopped.
They was all over him right there.
Did not leave him any room at all whatsoever. 3rd and 5. Ball to 21-yard line.
Great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the back.
Yep, you're not lying. 3rd and 5. This means a lot right here.
And it throws it, and it's going to be
caught. Okay. It's going to be caught. Going to be down at the 15. 1st down and 10.
Yeah, so this is definitely what the Ducks need to do here. They just need to keep that tempo going and try to be able to score and just seal the deal for them in this game. As clock is winding down, less than 4 minutes left here in the 4th and final quarter of this game. As he hands off to his running back, going to be a gain of 3 on play.
Yeah, and that was really, really good right there. It could have ended up in a loss or a pick if he would have threw that ball, but really good running back vision, and it's not. It's motion to the left, and he outruns them, but couldn't get the corner.
Yeah, he is not too happy about that, and I honestly don't blame him at all. As we see a 3rd and 9 from the 13. If I'm Mayhem here, I would just kick a field goal to try to at least seal the deal here. Let your defense do its job as James runs up in the middle and it's going to be stopped at the 14.
And that's what he probably wanted, They're going to be up by 8. If they be able to make this kick, and Yep, up by 8 just like that.
They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Grant Meters, the sophomore from California, kicks up and is good. So this is an 8-point game. If you are the Hurricanes, you need to do something here.
Yep, you do. And it has to be something pretty quick, because if you score quickly here, I think you should be able to be good. If you can hold your timeouts too, that's also good too.
As we see a run from CJ2K himself, and that is going to be a yard short, loss of 1 on play.
Yeah, trying to get back to that that line and just couldn't.
As second 11, ball at the 24-yard line as clock is winding down, less than 2 minutes left here
And
in
they
the
need to
fourth
hike
quarter.
this ball.
And they get a man, and it's going to be caught, and it's going to be more, and that's going to be take us to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah. And I think what Miami is going to do is slowly get it down. That's what it looks like. You know, waste all time down. Even if they do get the 2-point conversion and stuff, it would leave no time on the board for Oregon to, you know, zoom down the field and kick a field goal to possibly win the game.
And let's see what the Hurricanes can do here. Clock is winding down, less than a minute and 39 left here in the fourth. They got the ball at the 40-yard line. Lawrence is going to snap the back to pass. Lawrence, he's got a man deep.
Oh, wow.
That is Booker T. Washington, and it is
Woo!
incomplete.
Yeah, Terrell right there, really fast senior. And I don't know. That ball was almost connected because I seen Booker try to get in front of him, but then he stayed on the side of him, so. Yeah.
Let's see what they can do here. 3rd and 8 from the 40. Lawrence makes a couple of adjustments. Lawrence, he's going to throw it deep, and it's going to be incomplete.
No. That's so sad because he was wide open. If he would have threw it a bit earlier, he would have had it. Yeah, and the safety was really, really late on that. Yeah, so I know that's bad. 4th and 8. Remember, they haven't wasted any of their timeouts.
Yeah, you definitely say that again. 4th and 8, ball from the 40. A minute and 24 left. Play clock stop is down to 5. Lawrence finds a man, and it is caught. Booker T. Washington. And yet, now they're going with the hurry-up offense here.
I ain't gonna lie, that pass was very, very scarce. And I was surprised that he got it off. They're going to ball.
2nd and inches. Baxter's running up to the inside, and that is going to be 1st down and a timeout being called by the Hurricanes.
Okay, so they do plan on, you know, just hoping this is the last drive and hoping to get that 2-point conversion done.
No matter who's back there carrying the ball, tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence.
Because low-key, you know, Miami had everything in their world. You know, if you score quickly and you don't get the 2-point conversion, you still have 3 timeouts. So, but now you only got 2. Time ticking now.
Yeah, time is ticking down to 50 seconds left. Only 2nd and 12, ball to 23. The Ducks desperately need to do something here. And we'll see what they can do.
Oh, yeah, this time,
down
whoa.
to 30. And they're going for a screen. That is CJ2K right there.
Oh, my goodness.
And I'm so surprised that he's not calling a timeout here, but the clock is stopped for now. 1st and goal, ball to 8. And it is
What
going to
is
be
that?
intercepted by the
Oh.
Ducks. And that should do it here for
Wow.
Oregon.
Oh man, I did not expect that. I was
And that's
wow. Go ahead.
And that should do it here, ladies and gentlemen. With your score, Oregon 22, Miami 14. And we will talk to the winning head coach of the Ducks, Mayhem tomorrow. Mayhem, do you have a copy?
I do.
First of all, congratulations on what was a phenomenal win. It wasn't very easy, but talk to us. What was the emotions going through your mind with this whole game? I mean, there was a lot of ups and a lot of downs for you.
Yeah, I mean, we started off pretty fast. We didn't do a great job converting red zone opportunities into touchdowns. So I think part of that's just we got to work on that heading into next week. But it's a tough game. I mean, they're really good. Like, he had a lot of good answers, some things I hadn't seen before that definitely had me off balance. So definitely a really strong opponent. Like, wouldn't have been mad to lose, but glad we could pull it out in the end there.
And now you're officially going to be facing Jackson Altman for the national championship. What's going to go through your mind as you're facing on a guy that you are very familiar with for the national title?
Yeah, I mean, Jackson's a real good player. I don't have anything bad to say about him. Games are probably going to come down to the wire. I'm gonna have to probably play better than I did in this game if I want to beat him. So we'll definitely have to have a couple different plays in the playbook, and hopefully execute a little bit better in some areas. But looking forward to playing him. Like I said, he's good. So I'm just happy to make it this far, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, very well said. And we will take it down to electric days to either give you a comment or a question.
Yeah, man, and my question only is, how do you fare? How do you feel about the matchup between you and Ole Miss for the championship?
It's gonna be a good one. I mean, obviously, like I said, Jackson's great, good player. So I'm sure he's got some stuff for me. I know last year we managed to pull it out, but definitely gonna have to grind it out this year, and gonna have to maybe play a little bit better than I did in this game.
Alrighty, we will get a chance to talk to the head coach of the Miami Hurricanes, Sauce. You played a phenomenal game, but what was the game plan for that last drive right there?
I got ahead of myself on that last throw, and we didn't make a very good play call. But honestly, I felt like we could have been in a better position without the two prior interceptions. So good game to Mayhem. Tough opponent, tough game. And this was a rebuild year, so to make it to the Final Four in the rebuild year, I'll take it. So we'll come back next year. He stopped my running game a lot. Just not where we want to be with the quarterback play.
Will this game help give you some sort of motivation for you to be ready for next season?
Yeah, we're gonna hit the transfer portal, maybe get a quarterback and some more athletes. Try to persuade some guys to come back for next year, and gonna keep it rolling. We got a borderline top 5 recruiting class coming in, so just gotta keep building talent.
Alrighty, and Electric, do you have any question or comment?
Yeah, man. I wanted to ask you, like, what the expectations going into next season?
I think we could do the same. I think we could win the ACC. I think we could get to the semis again. If we get the right pieces to come back and the right pieces coming in.
Alrighty.
About you. Hope the best on your journey.
Alrighty.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Hey, thank you guys so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to get a chance to tune in for what was an awesome game. But yet now it is official. Our championship game is going to be mayhem tomorrow of the Oregon Ducks taking on Jackson Altman and the Ole Miss Rebels. And yet, so with that being said, thanks so much for tuning in. And make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.